Welcome to Doug in Exile. That just means that we bring a little bit of humor and a little bit of thought to the news every single day right here on the channel. If you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe. Today's news, I found this. This is the biggest tell where Nancy Pelosi, she let the private thing out. You know, the quiet words, the things that you're not supposed to say in public, she does it. So here's Nancy Pelosi on Twitter, pretending to be her legal theory self. She's a genius compared to Biden.
And I ate Jenny's ice cream, chocolate chip. I came down because I heard there was chocolate chip ice cream. By the way, I have a whole refrigerator full upstairs. You think I'm kidding? I'm not.
It did, and like...
The grand jury has acted upon the facts and the law, she tweets. No one is above the law, and everyone has the right to a trial to prove innocence. Now, this is just the thing that they keep saying. All of them say the same thing. You go to every Democrat and they're like, oh, Trump, let me remind you, no one's above the law. As if they came up with it. All of us do that, by the way. You're all getting these messages trickled down from culture. We just repeat them as if they're ours. Hopefully, the former president will peacefully respect the system. And see, that's an implication that Trump is the cause of violence, which it's not. We now know trans protests are the cause of violence. President will be respectfully with the system, which grants him that right. No, the system does not grant you your rights. This goes back to Ronald Reagan. Your rights are imbued in you by your creator. They're not given to you by government. And then let's go up one more line real quick because Nancy Pelosi's tweet got fact-checked by Twitter. This is an automated thing that goes back and says, no, you're wrong. It says, readers added context they thought people might want to know. And then we're going to zoom in on this a little more. Miss Pelosi mistakenly says that Trump can prove his innocence at trial. However, law in the U.S. assumes the innocence of a defendant, and the prosecution must prove guilt for a conviction. So that's all. She says in that second line, we're going to go back to the first tweet, no one's above the law and everyone has the right to a trial to prove innocence. No, it's everyone has a right. Everyone has a right to defend themselves from an accuser because it is implied from the very start that they're innocent until proven guilty. And for that reason, Nancy Pelosi gets our Joe Stalin Communist Award of the Day. I really do need to make like a little trophy, like a little medal, and I can mail them to her. I'm Doug in Exile.